Hi, I'm Megan, the head scenic artist at the Edmonton Opera. With kids staying at home these days, we thought it'd be a great idea to share a series of do-it-yourself videos to stay creative. Today we are going to create a painting called Rainbow Forest. Let's have some fun. Okay, so the things you will need for this painting is a canvas or a large piece of paper, colorful paints to make the rainbow leaves. These can be acrylic, watercolor, felt pens, crayons, you name it. If you are using paints though, you will need a couple of brushes, a small one and a couple bigger ones, a palette for your paint to go onto. This can be a paper plate, cardboard, plastic, or wood, a sponge, a cup of water, a pencil, and some paper towel. Okay, so first we're going to draw the tree with our pencil. It's really important for scenic artists to map out what we're going to do first so we know where we want to paint. We're going to start with the trunk at the bottom and work our way up to make some smaller branches coming out at the top. Okay, so here's the fun part. We're going to start painting your colorful leaves. Now again, this can be done with anything you have at home. It can be pencil crayons, felt markers, crayons, whatever you have, okay? But today we're going to use some paint. So typically when I like to paint something, I usually put a little bit of water where I'm painting, and this just helps the paint flow a little bit better. So we'll just dab this on the top here where we're going to put our paint for our leaves. And then next we're going to take one of our brushes and we're going to start with painting the red first. So you're just going to take your brush and dab into your paint, and then you're going to take it and dab it right on your canvas on the left side. You just keep dabbing it just like they're pretty little leaves. After you are done with your first color, you can stick your brush in your cup of water and just try and get as much paint off as you can and just wipe it on your paper towel. And then after that, we can start with the next color. I'm going to choose orange here. And earlier I mentioned that we could use a sponge if you had one at home, and this is just another fun technique that we could use. If you don't have one, that's totally fine. Just keep using your paintbrush that you did earlier. Now it's up to you to keep going with all the colors that you have and just keep repeating the techniques that I showed you and have a lot of fun with it. Now you might ask, what is a scenic artist? We are the people behind painting backdrops, murals, scenery, and we create an illusion that if our set is built out of wood, we can make it look like stone. Or if it's built out of metal, we can make it look like wood. We help build the world of the opera and tell the story. Now we're going to start laying in the color for the tree trunk. I'm going to use black here, but if you wanted to use dark brown or dark blue, it's totally up to you. Now I know that the paint that we used earlier has covered up a little bit of your tree branches, but that's okay. Feel free to draw them back in if you wanted, or go crazy and just freehand it. You're finished! If you are doing this with your family, try to make a forest together. I want you all to email us your masterpieces at education@edmontonopera.com and post them on your social media by tagging @Edmonton Opera and #DIY Opera. Special thanks to Edmonton Community Foundation for their support of DIY Opera, and I want to thank you all so much for watching and stay tuned for more do-it-yourself opera videos.